Welcome your faces back to another episode of this show that I still have not named. I'm actually recording this back to back with the last one because I have run into a little bit of free time. So I'm gonna make some videos to last a little bit, and I'm just gonna upload them, almost daily, guys. I know that's crazy, but welcome back to talking about college life, guys. We're back. We've got the hip hop rolling in the background. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's good to see you. It is good to be here, and welcome back. Last time, if you guys didn't catch the intro episode, I kind of talked about where you want to go to college, the main few things you want to keep in mind. So if you guys didn't check that out, I'd highly recommend it. It's a very good start to what I hope to be a very fun series. And I'm thinking I'm going to keep these episodes like 10 minutes or less, kind of quick, but still thorough analysis typed videos. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The amount of filler words that just came out of my mouth was kind of astronomical. Let's never do that again, guys. All right. We're gonna just restart this video. Just stop. But anyway, guys, today I'm just gonna talk a little bit about adjusting to college because I think that's the biggest thing that freshmen are gonna have to look at. And yes, I am a freshman. You guys, I don't care what you think. You can, if I'm not a senior in college, I have a right to talk about it. And if you don't, you can suck it. To be honest with you guys, adjusting to college, it's interesting, and I'm going to use, myself as my main example, but, also the other people that I've seen around me. So me, if you guys want a little bit of backstory, and for those of you who don't follow the channel, in high school, I was, fairly active in terms of marching band and in terms of hanging out with friends, and other stuff outside of school. Can't say that I worked super hard in school. I still got all A's and B's, but I didn't work super hard in school and didn't do a whole lot of homework. But like I said, got A's and B's, and I knew how to do the classes. But that's where things changed for me. I think something that I noticed when I first came to college is that this education really matters. And I'm not saying that high school doesn't matter. I think high school is important, but if you want advice directly from me, I'd say if you guys are in high school, take some time to just enjoy high school and enjoy the friends that you have there and enjoy the free time you have. And don't if you really don't want to, I wouldn't overload yourself with a bunch of crazy stuff. Now, if you do overload yourself, well, not overload, but if you take a lot of AP and honors classes, you could end up like my brother, who pretty much shaved off an entire year of his college from credit. So if that's the route you want to go, then that's awesome. But for me personally, I think taking high school a little bit easier was definitely the right way to go because it allowed me to build really good relationships with my friends and my family. And now that I'm in college, I don't really get that as much. They're all back home or at different colleges right now. And I can't do that, and I have to really just focus on work. So that's the main thing you have to be prepared for, is that the workload, it's not hugely different, and it probably won't be hugely different your first year. It's definitely more. It's definitely way more than I had to do in high school, and I definitely have to put some work in. Like I said last episode, I have all A's so far, so hopefully that will continue. That's definitely the thing, I think it's kind of obvious. Lots of people say college is a lot of work, and I can't speak for the second, third, and fourth years of college. But at least the first year the workload is definitely higher than high school, so be prepared for that. And I don't know, that's like the main thing that you have to kind of adjust to. It's that, and then obviously not being away from, or not being close to your family. Even if you live in the same state, I think the only way you're going to be able to see your family regularly is if you go to community college or something. But if you're going to a big university, odds are you're not going to see your family as much. If you live in the same state, you probably see them on weekends and stuff. But for me, if you're like me and you're 500 miles away, you're not going to see your friends or your family that often. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys, it sucks, especially if you're like me, build some great relationships back home and can't hang out with them really at all. I do weekly Skype calls with my family, so that's cool, and that's a lot of fun, and that gets me kind of energized at the beginning of every week, which is good. But I think that's something that you have to be prepared for, and I kind of wasn't. You don't miss them all the time, but I find myself thinking about it sometimes, just just wishing that I was back home, I think is normal. It depends, if that's like the town you grew up in, then it's probably more impactful than if you moved there a couple years ago, being like the town that you had to leave to go to college. I'm thinking hypothetically here, guys. My town, for example, I pretty much grew up there, spent like the last 10 years of my life there, so yeah, it's a significant portion of my life, considering I'm only 19. That's, I think, the hardest part, to be honest. The homework part, it's like, if you make your classes a priority, then they'll be a priority. If you leave time, I think that what works best for me in terms of like adjustment, I left myself lots of time to do homework, a little time for relaxation, and then just some time to just think. I don't know, I can't speak for what kind of people you are, but for me personally, I think thinking is just chilling and thinking about things is good for me, and just even letting my mind wander in some thoughts is a good for me, because I'm a thinking man, and thinking is doing. I don't know who initially said that quote, but I think I've heard it somewhere, maybe. But yeah, thinking is good for me, and just leaving yourself time. I think time management is a good thing, and I find myself, just at the end of this first semester, just, realizing how much I have, learned exactly what college students say, how to manage time, and I'm already pretty good at this stuff, but you realize how much you have to manage time, how much you have to prioritize homework, and some people don't. Everyone else on this floor in my dorm room are pretty big partiers, and it's hard to get to sleep sometimes. We'll talk about dorm life next time. I think it's definitely not the mindset that most people go in with, but I am here to set you guys up for success. And I'm not saying like only spend your time on homework, but I definitely think, if you're going to college for the right reasons, the main reasons you're there is to get a good education and to become the person that you want to be in the future. And I don't think that many people are going to find that through partying and drinking and stuff. At least that's not my experience. But hey, you can do whatever the heck you want. Don't let me stop you guys. No, but seriously, that's just my outlook on it. And adjusting, if you're just confident in yourself, I think you'll be fine. Just make sure you have time for homework. Make sure you leave some time for yourself. You get to learn your classes. You make your classes a priority. Just, I think immersing yourself in the college experience is the best way to put it. Don't go into every day thinking like, oh man, I wish I could be with my family right now, because let's be honest, you're not going to be able to be with them until like the next break anyway, so you may as well make the most of the time that you have there. I think that's the biggest thing, is just immersing yourself in the college experience and taking advantage of it. And I think, that's kind of what I've done so far, which is cool. I love being a part of it, and I love looking for opportunities to improve myself and to continue adjusting to this lifestyle, because it's going to be one you're living for a while if you're going to college. So that's just something you got to come to terms with, and how you do that is up to you. But those are a couple of tips from me personally that I think can do some good. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Still getting used to this. I don't usually do like informative vlog type videos, so yeah, hopefully this was okay. And hopefully if you guys leave comments down in that comment section below, I can check them out and make topics for videos and stuff. And this doesn't necessarily have to be specifically college. I can talk about anything you guys want. If there's life subjects, if you guys want me to talk video games, if you guys want me to talk about anything, that is okay, and I am ready to go. Like, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. But yeah, like I said, leave me a comment. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure and slap a like on it for me, or subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my name is Jacob, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!